that should come towards Orlando. I don't care what they had. I'm not going to be disappointed either way. I'm not going to be disappointed either way, and that's my take right here. We can go, if we go 4-0, I'm not disappointed, right? We don't have all our horses, right? AR's just coming back, so he's not in full game shape, and doesn't have real true rhythm. We're playing against the division, last year's champ, so we could get swept, right? So I'm happy with the last series. We get one win, it's like championship to me. Right? 2 wins. I'll be out here bragging. Get my head high, right? And sometimes those are wins, right? Like, listen, if you're supposed to get your ass whooped, like even Orlando, that's a win. Like, listen, don't be afraid and don't let nobody tell you you failed. You push the number 1 seed, a contender, to Game 7. No matter if you was up 3-1, because I can tell you right now, the same people who are laughing at you right now didn't even have you winning 3 games. So you already proved them wrong. They didn't have y'all winning 3 games. So the fact that you got 3 games, you actually shut them up. But they're going to run a narrative. Oh, y'all was up 3-1 like back in which Tracy McGrady did it. And then they were supposed to get swept. Doc Rivers and that team was supposed to get swept. 4-0. They won 3 games. Keep your head high. Right? It was going into this. He was going into this. Well, I don't care what the coach do. He's getting fired. Like, y'all had a lot of stuff going on for y'all. Y'all pulled out 3 games, and Paolo Banchero shut everybody up. I truly believe the next step has been finally taken, and I think this step would have been last year and the year before if he never got hurt, right? He came out there, he dominated, he got his team 3 wins. There's no bashing that should come towards Orlando. I don't care what they had. I don't care what they had. There's an MVP candidate on that team who put his will on the game. So I don't want to hear like, no. There's an MVP candidate who been carrying that team from game 1 all the way to the end of the season, and they have been playing great ball, and he has been doing everything he can. And he did. So you got to give the credit to Cade wanting it and needing to prove, who he really is and what he is. And I can see why Nike made him the 6th shoe athlete.
Well, let's transition over there. Detroit beats Orlando in a Game 7. Mm-hmm. And this is a game in which Detroit actually scored over 100 points. 116-94. Like you said, Paolo. I mean, he shot it well.
He had a rough game, but for the most part, he delivered for the playoffs.
No, I think this game was better than some of the other. 38. He did have 5 turnovers, but 6 assists, 9 rebounds. Shot 56 from the field. This is a game without Franz Wagner too, for what it's worth.
Yeah. I was thinking about the game 6 where they were.
On the other side, K delivered. He had 32, 2 blocks, 12 assists, 1 rebound, 55 from the field. I mean, this is the question here though is this is a big scare in round 1 from a team that wasn't supposed to be that good. I don't think people thought Orlando was the best team or whatever the case may be, but ultimately Detroit, at least people thought, would have beat them pretty handedly. Are you worried about Detroit going forward in the playoffs is the question.
I'm always worried about a team that only has 1 player. Like, you can say, hey, Duren is an all-star. Yeah, the record plays a factor in that. And remember, he's more of a big, so he has to get the ball in situations to be, I think I don't know what game it was, but he didn't even take a shot. Damn near to like what halftime, third, like you know what I mean? Like if that's what your second best player is getting, it's gonna be hard for you to really win. And so the fact that Cade is really like even this game, right? 9 shots. Your second All Star is taking 9 shots. Cade is he does everything, and they're gonna need. Everyone's gonna have. Like this is one of those games, like not games, but the next series. You're gonna need everybody to play. Like like Harris has to. He has to perform. He needs to be the second option, averaging at least 25, 20 to 25, for them to have a real chance at winning. But they just have so many gaps in their offense that it could be really hard for Cade, to pull out a miracle second round win. Your shooting guard don't shoot, right? You really don't play much off the bench. This might be. I don't know. It's a weird lineup, and I wouldn't be surprised if some things got altered and changed, for different rounds. You know.
Last thing to bring up here. It's a little bit sillier before we go into Boston. Okay, so I was watching this game just a little bit, consuming some of the social media stuff. This highlight came across my timeline. I really wouldn't even call it a highlight. They talked about, and I don't know if you know this, the situation that's going on behind the scenes with both teams, right? Wendell Carter Jr., Jalen Duren,
Who?
Wendell Carter Jr., Jalen Duren.
Okay.
They have both been romantically linked to Angel Reese.
Okay.
Jalen Duren previously, Wendell Carter Jr. currently. And so when Wendell Carter Jr. was at the free throw line, apparently the Palace was rocking and rolling, chanting Angel Reese. Now, this is after some subliminals were thrown and, conversations had. The question that I have is, when you are actually playing the game between players and stuff like that, do we know these things? Or is this like even in the forefront of our minds that like, oh yeah, I know this guy's girl, I know this guy's mom, I know this guy's brother, we had beef, so I'm gonna take it to this person now. Do those like personal things off the court play into factor, and if so, how much?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff, that's personal off the floor goes on to the court. That's where a lot of stuff be, the back and forth of some players. But what is Detroit yelling Angel Reese for?
They're yelling it at Wendell. They think that that's going to get him off kilter.
No, but that wouldn't make sense. You guys are not the winners in this Angel Reese fight. She left your guy. Like it would be the other way around. Like if Angel Reese left Wendell and Duren got her, and then he's at the bench like, you lost Angel Reese because now she's rich, right? Like she's rich as shit with, you know what I mean? Like that doesn't make sense why y'all would be yelling her. He has her now, papered up. She's papered up. Then your man fumbled it. Your man, he got a regular girl now, right? So I don't know why y'all, are, yelling her name like it's an insult to him. She left, I'm the new nigga now,
Hey, man, I'm trying to get a competitive.
If you went there, you'd be like, hey, yo, I got your back. Hey, that's where the Detroit Pistons stuff came from. Damn, I was wearing your shorts the other day. You know what I mean? And it's boobs. Like, I don't know why people think that I have I have your ex as a flex.
I don't know.
It's just all of it is just. I don't get it. Right, but it's a thing. Right, it's a thing. It's a bragging right. But
That's what I guess you just need any sort of competitive advantage. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to
I'm
me.
just telling you that he probably made both them free throws, right?
He missed one. He missed one. He missed one.
Oh, I was gonna say my baby, my baby, yeah. Woo!